Hey everyone, Happy Life Learner here to talk to you about packing for your next backpacking trip. Now this isn't going to be the A to Z, everything you need to know, but these are just some tips that I learned on the way when I went on my trip last year. Everything that I brought with me came in this bag right here, which is a 40-liter bag from REI. And it's got the frame, it's got the straps, and this was perfect because it fit in the overhead compartments on all the flights we went on, which were through Norwegian Air and Ryanair. One of the things I'm glad I had is this, the quick dry towel. It was great because I was able to shower every single night, leave this out to dry, and in the morning I could roll it up, put it in my bag, and not have to worry about a wet stink towel in my bag. I also brought with me this RFID protected money belt. I don't think it was necessary for this trip. It was also a little bit difficult to get into, especially in public, but you know, it definitely gave me a peace of mind. You can get this one here on Amazon for like 10 bucks, but if you do get one, I suggest you get something a little bit more durable, a little bit more on the more expensive side, because the zipper actually broke on me halfway through the trip, and it's like it was already starting to, the threads were already starting to, you know, come apart and stuff. So invest in a good one if you're thinking about buying one. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is the kind of camera you're bringing. I brought with me the Pentax K50, and this was perfect because it's weather sealed. So I didn't have to worry about, you know, we did expect some rain on the trip, and I didn't have to worry about putting this thing away. It's a little, I thought it was going to be a little bit bulky and stuff to bring around, but I just carried it around my neck, and it was perfect. I didn't have to worry about it, you know, getting damaged and anything. These days, you know, like your iPhone 7 is such a great camera, and if you're don't want to bring a big DSLR or anything, your iPhone works fine, especially if you have a waterproof case. I recommend bringing a external battery. This thing is a lifesaver. I brought with me a much smaller one. I think it was like a, must have been like a 3000 milliamp hour thing, and it died on me the second day in the trip. And so make sure you invest in a great one. This is the RAV Power 22000 one, I think, and it's really affordable. It's a little bit heavy, but if you just slip it into your bag and have the cord run out, it gives you like 8 full charges on a iPhone 6 or iPhone 7. Alright, a couple more tips. If you are traveling internationally, you're gonna want a 0% foreign transaction fee card, some kind of travel card that lets you purchase things without having to pay, you know, that extra 1, 2, or even 3%. It's one of the things I forgot to get before my trip, and I did have to pay for some things. Luckily, I had good friends I was traveling with that offered to spot me, and you know, I paid them back and stuff. But over the trip, it just became a hassle, you know, for me to ask if they could pay for stuff, and I just ended up paying for myself, even with the 3%. So make sure that you apply for one, and you apply for one like a couple weeks in advance, because it takes the time to process and then receive the card. I really love filming with my GoPro Hero, and so one thing that you should invest in is the GoPro stick, and this is the 3-fold one, and this is perfect for, this was actually really good for the trip, because when I had my backpack on, all I had to do was just open it up like this, clip it through here, and I had a rubber band on here, and that way it was almost like a hands-free, and whenever I needed it, I just took the rubber band off, pulled it out, swapped it out, and had it there available. One thing I really like about the GoPro too is that it captures such a wide angle that if I'm just holding it like this, I don't have to worry about not capturing people. I can capture a group of 5 shoulder to shoulder with just this much space here. You can't really do that with like a, you know, like a smartphone and, you know, your selfie stick and stuff like that. So this is really good investment, and something you should think about bringing. Also, hostels are a really big thing, especially in Europe. And they're really popular because they're fairly inexpensive. And just a few side tips: if you are planning on staying in hostels, you're gonna want bed sheets if you can fit them in your bag. Fortunately, I was able to, just like a thin bed sheet. A lot of hostels will charge you, and they require bed sheets for your stay, and so it's good to have. Also, you're gonna want a lock for your locker. They give you lockers sometimes, and if you just have a combination locker that you could just clip onto your bag, it's good to have and just lock up for security reasons. And then lastly, you're gonna want slippers, flip-flops, as I call them, for when you're showering, because at a few of the hostels we stayed at, it wasn't that dirty, but I felt a lot safer wearing the slippers. I want to hear from you guys. What are your tips? What did you guys learn during your experiences? Let me know in the comments below, or you can check out the blog post and let me know there. If you guys want to see the full GoPro video, click here. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my Facebook and Instagram also. Stay curious.